also now they're overwhelming that and the scripted curricula and such, and the highly routinized, almost militarized school days, very common in low-income schools. But even in the suburbs, what I'm hearing from parents in the well-to-do suburb of Brookline, upper middle class, nationally highly rated schools, is one of the things that's going on is that, for example, one parent told me, she's got 2 kids, one of whom has just started college, but when this kid was going through school, the writing they did was very varied, lots of different possibilities. The younger kid, 5-paragraph essay. Every single writing assignment all year long was the 5-paragraph essay, and this is Brookline, Massachusetts. This is not Boston or Detroit. So the testing companies are private for the most part, and they do a good deal of lobbying. The Chamber of Commerce is absolutely gung-ho for this stuff. The Business Roundtable is gung-ho, so there's a huge pile of money for lobbying for all of this kind of stuff. The Gates Foundation, they don't lobby, they just put the people in place to run the Department of Ed, and manipulate. The Broad Foundation has their, robotizing superintendents, and they've got them placed in district after district as supers and assistant supers. So this kind of taking over the schools through these multiple processes. And just another example of how the Gates Foundation operates with this. So the argument has been, there's a lot more than what you can do with multiple choice testing, and we need to know more about what makes a good teacher. So the Gates Foundation funded some studies, and they went ahead and funded it, and apparently Mrs. Gates was very proudly talking about this on TV on the Education Nation show. But what she said was, which had already been dissected by researchers, was that yes, what we did is we looked for the things that corresponded with the test scores. So whatever they saw teachers doing that seemed to raise test scores, they kept in the mix. But if but the scores weren't going up, they wouldn't keep in the mix. But if the tests are trivial, anything you're doing that isn't trivialized doesn't count, does not count. So they have rigged the game so that we will count other things, but only to the extent they correlate with test scores and boosting test scores. So the trick of the matter is, it's like standardized testing is the pivot on which the enterprise of schooling now turns. It doesn't happen in any other country, flat out, that I know of.